I just watched your video, the video that you put out, and I've never seen anybody do that thing where you grab a handful of balls in each hand, roll them down the table, and tell the people the total of the ball, add them up in your head before they hit the end rail of both piles. There's nobody else who can do that.
Well, I've booked a lot of my life. Figures, numbers. I'm very good at numbers. I probably can remember all the telephone numbers you ever heard. You know, still got a good mind.
Yes.
And they think it's a gimmick, but it's no gimmick. The gun guy said, "You're counting the last balls." I said, "How can I count 9 before I can count 6?"
Right.
Get common sense.
Right.
But there's no gimmick to it. I just count 3 or 4 balls at a time. Just, just comes to me.
Okay, this is the last. Well, I've got 2 questions I want to ask you. I know you used to have a pool hall here in Albuquerque.
Jimmy Moore, UQ, yeah.
What years was that, and why did you get out of it?
No business, no parking. Down by the Lobo Theater on Central. No parking. We had a little place in the back to park, but they go park there and go to the show. Yeah, remember? Yeah.
So you shut her down because there just wasn't enough business to pay for it.
No business, no.
I remember there was a place over
Now
there.
I'll tell you a story about that. The opera was in town, Santa Fe Opera. So there's 2 little old men come in the pool hall when me and Fish Case among it. And I was practicing. And the little old man, I was playing awful good, and I was going around there like, you know what he said? He says, "Excuse me, little old man." And then I said, "Yeah." He says, "You know what you remind me of? A ballet dancer rolling around that table." I said, "I do." I said, "That must look pretty good." He says, "You sure do." A lot of stories, boy.
Is there anybody that you were afraid to play?
Played anybody.
Anybody, anything?
I'd have played Moscone if I had money. In my time.
Right. Felt like you could get out against anybody.
Huh?
You felt like you could get out against anybody.
All I said to myself, hold on to the cue. When I played that Bud Heights, when I went across from Louisville to play it, and then 10 at night he never missed a ball, I said, well, just hold on to the cue, I'm going to let you bust me. But it turned around and I got him by 3 o'clock in the morning. I always played better from behind.
You played better from behind?
Oh, yeah. They all say, don't ever get ahead of Moore because you can't win. Let him get ahead and you can win.
I wrote down a bunch of cities here. I'm going to run through them. If I say them and a session that you played there pops into your mind, tell me the story. Los Angeles.
Oh, I'll tell you a story about Los Angeles. I was playing Downtown Bowl in 1952. Frankie Bowden. He's the fastest player I've ever seen play. Faster than me. Faster than Lou Pacheco, too. Because he just put down, he's left-handed, put it down pop. He didn't stroke. And his wife and him was running the Downtown Bowl when we had the World Tournament. So I played Frankie Bowden in Nashville, Tennessee straight pool lineup years ago. So Frankie says, for old time's sake, let's play a game of straight pool lineup. I said, all right. He run 100 and something. I turn around and run 200 and something on him. And finally, he says, will you give me the 7 playing non-ball? I says, I'll give you the 7. So now I robbed him. And his wife comes in, Frankie, you son of a bitch, you can't beat Mr. Moore. And another story there. Chris McGeehan. You ain't got his name yet.
No.
But he's a pretty good player. And Luther Lasser was in the tournament. Chris McGeehan was in it, but he didn't come forward. I finished 3rd there. Moscone win it. Crane was 2nd. I was 3rd. And Chris asked Luther to play him some 9 ball. Chris finished last. He got, I think, 250 in the last play. Luther said, well, I don't feel, I'm sick now. I said, I don't feel good. I said, come on, Chris, I'll play you some. No, I got the 250, you know. Luther wouldn't even pick up the 250. He could rob him. I don't understand some people.
San Francisco.
Let's go. Yep, I got one there. Me and Fizz Kasem was in Frisco, up in Mom's, not Walker's place, Mom's. You know, brother Mom's. So there's a guy in there that run the place. And Fizz put up $200 for me to play. Got some big cushion beaters. And I don't ever play it hardly. I could play it, but I never played it. But anyway, he called me 6 in the morning, Sunday, 6 in the morning. I was staying with my wife's sister, and my wife was there, and he said, "Hey, Moore, I got up 200, I don't want to lose my cash." I said, "Okay, I'll be down." So I go down there, and we're going to play 3 cushion, 25 points for $200. So we played. I think I made 17 billiards in 16 innings, and he made 25. He beat me. That's another story there. I got beat that time. But I know play 3 cushions.
Well, you still you averaged over 1 billion.
Oh, yeah.
And that's world class.
Well, my high run is 17 3 cushions. I used to play it pretty good. I can play it if I get in a certain mood, but it's too slow. I don't like it.
What's your high run straight pool?
236. It's on that poster you got.
Portland, Oregon.
Oh, Portland, Oregon. Now, that's when that McDonald you're talking about, the alcoholic.
Big year.
Yeah. Yeah, I went that, didn't lose a game in that tournament. I run 132 twice.
Seattle, did you ever play up in Seattle?
No.
Denver?
Yeah, I played the Jack.
Played the Jack, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Omaha?
No.
Chicago?
Oh, Chicago, I played there quite a few times.
Kansas City?
Yeah. Well, in those days you had to play in a sectional, then you had to run as good as second in the regional to qualify for the World Tournament.
Right.
So at San Jose, I win sectionals at 7-0, and I go to, and I win the regional in a little town right out of Phoenix. Anyway, I go to Kansas City. Now, Benny Allen, ex-world champion, owned the pool room. That's when the Pendergrass politician outfit was big. You ever heard of that? The Pendergrass outfit in Kansas City, a politician. And Benny Allen was in the tournament. He put us on a 5x10. He should have put us on a 4.5x9. Put us on a 5x10, and them guys from the section were playing on 40. They were lost, but I was used to a 5x10. I didn't lose a game there. And Benny Allen, I'm playing Benny, and I'm shooting down this way, and he gets this handkerchief like this. I wipe his mouth, you know, sharking me, you know, but it didn't do it no good. and I won that tournament, didn't lose no games.
St. Louis?
St. Louis? No.
What about Texas? You playing Texas?
Texas? I didn't play nobody in Texas, no. I never did get a hold. I never did play that Van O or Lane, Dick Lane.
Yeah, Bob Vanover.
I never did play him.
Right. Well, I've seen Bob Vanover play, and he couldn't handle you, so.
Yeah, well, anyway.
New York?
New York, I played Johnny Overling in New York. Beat him playing one pocket. He was a little nasty too, you know. And Jersey Red Brett, he was there at the tournament, at the pool hall. It's upstairs there, but what do they call that? 7-Eleven. Called it the 7-Eleven on 42nd Street. And I played Johnny, and I played another guy I played. I forget his name. Supposed to be a hell of a player, but he couldn't play.
What about in the South, from Oklahoma down through Mississippi, Tennessee,
Oklahoma,
Florida?
That's why I beat Womack. You in Womack, I told you about that. 10 to 8, he played me on the 5x10.
That's you follow kids?
That's follow kids.
Okay. What about in the South, down Mississippi, Alabama, any of those places you play down?
A lot of them places I can get.
Georgia?
Aye.
Okay. Detroit?
Oh, well, I played up there. Those guys that you mentioned, like Cornbread Ritter, would never play, you know.
And Albuquerque?
Well, I didn't have no good game here.
No tournaments, no.
No. Just that one in the Western Skies I told you about.
83 years old, on your 83rd birthday, still in great health.
Well, I don't know about the great health. I don't feel. I mean, I hurt all the time, but I get around anyway.
You still tumble around the table and ram those balls. Stand up, Jimmy. I'm going to turn this thing up to hit you at eye level, and then I'm going to walk around there. Stand up. I want to move.
Stand up?
Yeah. I want to move this camera where.
I'm up.
Okay. I'm going to come around here and get in this so that
Oh, you're going to get ahead?
record this for posterity.
Let me get it, too.
Get over here, Clay.
Come on, Clay. Get in the back here.
Stand right here. There you go, buddy. Okay, this is Jimmy Moore's 83rd birthday